My spidey senses started tingling with this one. Half of them broke. That I do not believe. Well, hello and welcome back to my shed. I sold a box of Duplo, a big box of Duplo. It was 3.7 kilos. I'll put the picture on screen here. There you go. Pile of Duplo. Paid a £5 for it at a car boot sale. Popped it on eBay as a job lot, as you just saw, for 35, and it sold. Sold nice and quick. Put it all in a box. There was a picture of it in the box on the listing. Here it is. There it is in its box. I sent it out and thought nothing more of it until we received a message. Good old eBay message comes in. And my spidey senses started tingling with this one. You know when you feel like something's not quite right? Let me read you the first message. Dear/Madam, I am very sorry. I bought this Lego box 3 days ago, but unfortunately lots of pieces are missing. Also, half pieces are broken. I am very sad, ? Please kindly refund me. I don't want to buy again, this item again. Yours faithfully. Yeah, where do I start? First thing, lots of pieces are missing. Okay, so they're claiming that the box was damaged and bits fell out. I don't know. I don't know what they're quite claiming there. The second part of the complaint, if you like, about the item was half the pieces are broken. Now, if you've ever dealt with Duplo, you know how solid these things are. If you've ever trodden on a Duplo brick, try breaking a Duplo brick, right? According to the message, half that box full of pieces, I don't know, a couple of hundred pieces, half of them broke in transit. Some are missing, by the way, but half of them broke. That I do not believe. So that was the message that we received. They are asking for a refund. The bit that I don't want to buy again, this item again, I don't understand what that means. I don't know if maybe English isn't their first language. I understand that, but I can only go by what's being sent to me. I don't understand that bit. I don't want to buy again, this item again. Okay, fine. Anyway, I replied. My oh, this isn't quite right senses were really tingling. So I replied this. The pieces were all personally checked and none were broken, as shown in the pictures. All pieces were weighed and all were sent. That's all I sent. I like to deal with the facts as I know them and just see where they go from there. At this point, I didn't say just open a return. I feel like, at this point, I'll be honest, it feels like they're fishing for a partial or just fishing for a full refund. We do get this fairly often. Customers just fire out an email complaining about an item and they see if they can get some money back or maybe a full refund without having to return it, without having to do anything. So I just said that, and then we had another reply. Let me show you the next reply. I am sorry. I bought this Lego set for gift. I will buy another one, but unfortunately I am going to return this Lego box. Please refund me. Thanks. Okay, so now suddenly it's relevant that this was bought as a gift. Suddenly they're not talking about how many pieces were missing, the fact that half of the pieces were broken, they want a refund. They did mention in this one they're going to return. At this point, I figured, I'm not sure, they're not asking me any questions. They're just stating that they're going to return. Okay, open a return. I didn't say that, but that's what, they're perfectly entitled to return any item. We get a lot of returns. It's part of selling online. No problem. If you want to return it, return it. So I left it at that point. I thought, well, you're not asking me any questions. You're just stating that you're not happy for whatever reason, and you are going to return. They state, unfortunately, I am going to return. Their words. I've left it a few days now. They have not opened a return. They have not followed up with any messages. They've not done anything. And they still might open a return. They might still return the item. I don't know. But this feels like I've dealt with similar scenarios as this many times, that I think are buyers fishing for a partial refund or even a full refund without returning the item. That's what this feels like. And if I had to bet on this, and I'm not a betting man, but if I had to bet on this, I would say we will not hear another thing and they won't return it, because they've realised I'm not playing ball, I'm not buying into this, I'm not going to offer them a partial refund so they don't return it. I'm not offering anything. So I think they're just going to give up and they will go away and I'll never hear from them again, which is very often the case. Quite often people will come up with a reason why there's a problem, sometimes explicitly ask for a partial refund, or sometimes just say, what are you going to do about this? And our line is always, return for, if there's a problem, if you're not happy with your item, please return it. Use the eBay returns process. It's what it's there for. And a very, very high percentage of these sort of inquiries just go away when you explain to them, it's our policy, we don't give partial refunds. If you're not happy with your product, use eBay's return system, open a return. Once we receive it, fine. And as I said, a very high percentage of these sort of cases just vanish once you have that conversation. Now, as I said to you, I didn't talk about returning. They've said they're going to return. Fine, do that if that's what you're going to do. But it's been another couple of days now. Nothing has happened. No return has been opened, and I don't think it will be opened. That would be my prediction. I could be wrong. I am wrong sometimes, but I've been here before. That's what this feels like. If they do return it, I'll let you know. If I get any more messages, maybe I'll do a follow-up on this one. Let me know your opinions on this one below. We'll see what happens. If you'd like to watch another video about people messing around with the return system on eBay, trying to pull a fast one, check this video out up here. It's a good one. Till next time, take care. Bye.